Hong Kong is inherently a fusion of cultures. Originally a largely uninhabited region of China, the Qing dynasty ceded it to Britain in the mid-1800s, who developed it into a major commercial center before handing it back to China in 1997. 150 years of Eastern and Western influences mingling together have produced a distinctive culture, which celebrates tradition but also looks to the future. That spirit of innovation can be seen quite clearly at Lee Lo Mei, where classic recipes are given a modern twist. Our guide to this new culinary landscape, Stanley, talks to the brains behind Lee Lo Mei's reinvention of Hong Kong staples, local chef Max Lee.
就15、16年㗎啦。咁呢一個公司個概念咧，大概就係一個亞洲嘅 fusion 菜，咁個主題咧就係呢個一個舊香港咁嘅主題。好咯，咁嗱首先我哋講個黃金蝦啦。咁黃金蝦其實我哋就係用咗好多元素去嘅。咁其實中菜有用鹹蛋黃啦，跟住我哋再配咗一個下低嗰個白色嗰個咧，就係一個椰菜花嘅 purée， 咁又可以中和翻，因為食鹹蛋黃蝦好油膩噶嘛，咁又會食翻一個椰菜花嘅 purée去中和翻成件事。咁而個牛歡喜咧，咁其實就係一個和牛嘅面珠啦，慢煮嘅。咁我哋用翻啲 slow cook， 有啲 slow cook 嘅技術喺度啦。牛面，跟住有個牛筋啦，牛筋其實我哋好似好中式咁樣炆嘅啫。跟住然之後有啲配翻啲potato mash 啊，咁樣去。你試下到李小龍蝦啦，咁其實就係一個燒龍蝦味啦。咁我哋就將佢一個咁就配咗一個新加坡嘅胡椒汁啦，同埋跟咗個呢個銀絲卷，炸嘅銀絲卷。咁就同埋呢個嗰個煉奶嘅風啊，咁樣去配搭嚟食咯，即係有甜有鹹，你即係攞個麵包去點邊樣都得，係咁樣。
好，多謝你 Max， 帶一間咁得意嘅餐廳俾我哋。
OK， thank you。
And I just have to say again, I do feel very underdressed.
You're coming here with your shades as well.
I know. So that's kind of like that's my thing, you know. I'm the shades guy.
You're the guy with the shades.
Yeah. Why don't you walk us through here, Stanley? What are we looking at?
Yeah, certainly. So on our right, it's basically fried shrimp coated in salted egg yolk.
Oh my.
Yes. And at the bottom, you can also see there's some white cauliflower puree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? So just grab one of these?
Yeah.
Oh man, you just went right in.
Oh, you're just going, we're going for it.
Oh.
Straight into it. No more talking.
Wow.
Actually, add the truffle to the cauliflower puree.
Oh, they add truffle to it as well. That's actually kind of funny because it there's definitely a quality to it that I couldn't really describe, and that kind of makes sense now. Right. But that's like prawn tempura with a million layers added to it and like way better.
I don't know what it is, but it's kind of grainy, which is a texture I didn't think I was gonna get.
Salted egg.
I love salted egg.
Like visually, you can see how much flavor and how many extra things are added to make this like a really interesting taste experience.
Okay.
Lobster.
Lobster.
How do we even begin to approach this? This is kind of a fusion thing right here.
Correct. And you can see the sauce here is actually black pepper sauce.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This is the deep fried Chinese buns. And they usually go with condensed milk.
Right.
But the condensed milk here is actually battered into foam. Stick
So you eat lobster and then you chase it.
Kind of, yeah.
Like alcohol, you just chase it down.
Whoa! Okay, well the very first thing I tasted was kind of like a barbecue sauce, but then that kind of melted into like what you would think of the traditional lobster taste, like kind of like that buttery, smooth sweetness.
I guess smoky would be the right description.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like a really warm campfire in my tummy.
Okay, now this is just like a chaser.
I wanna
The lovers split.
break the bread with you.
Oh,
There you go. What are you going for?
I'm going for the black pepper first.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna go for the condensed milk.
I think I'm gonna do the condensed milk
Okay.
too. I'll meet you.
All right.
You know what? We'll meet back in the middle.
Hey, oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like a donut. It's not like crazy crunchy. It's just like kind of crisp.
The inside is like super fluffy and light.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like it doesn't exist. By the way, I love foam condensed milk.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they mixed it with anything, but it also seems like the sweetness has been toned down a little bit
Yeah, a little bit.
So it's a bit more of a
Probably
quiet
like
sweetness.
A quiet sweetness.
A quiet sweetness.
So far, this is a 2 out of 3, knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
So I've got high expectations for dish number 3. Let me tell you. If it lets me down, it'll still be a great day.
So this is called a beef trio.
Okay, so it's beef cheek, beef tendon, and the mash. That's the trio. Very cool.
Wow, that chopstick went through that with ease.
So this is the.
And there's a bit of mustard mash down there too that you gotta pick up. The mustard mash.
It was a mustard mash. Go for
Gentlemen.
it. Oh, that's not the texture I was expecting at all.
You bite into it and it is kind of like a Jell-O, but it's a lot more sticky and it gives a lot more resistance.
Yeah.
Going into it.
It's almost like a dough.
Also, I got a little bit of the mustard mashed potatoes. Is that just like mashed potatoes and Dijon mustard? I might start doing this if I want to be a bit more fancy with my mashed potatoes.
That is so good. That's really interesting. Now I'm from a German and Irish ancestry. There's lots of potatoes there.
Here we go, the history lesson.
There's lots of potatoes there, and that is an addition that I have never tried, and it is so good. Okay,
Now we're going on to this cheek.
Beef cheek.
onto the cheek.
Oh. See, now I'm excited because I actually put the mashed potatoes on my beef cheek. Like I prepped it.
Wow. Oh, wow. It just falls right apart. It just like gives way. That was fantastic. Stanley, you've done it again.
By George, Stanley, you've done it.
By Jove, I think he's done it.
Hey, you know what? Gentlemen, I was gonna say cheers. But
Cheers.
You already took the sip, it's too late.
Cheers. Done.